Nestled between the iconic Austrian Alps is the picturesque and historic city of Salzburg. Hosting a worldly population of 150,000 and home to the Red Bulls for more than 20 years. Tonight is the 13th regular season game for the club, and head coach Matt McIlvane prepares to send his players onto the ice as the current points leader of the Erste Bank Eishockey Liga.
Talked a lot about our sticks, talked a lot about staying face up, stay focused in on our habits. 2 hours and 15 minutes, let's stay focused on our effort. Talk about effort, we're looking for chances to sprint on the ice. F1, sprinting, in coverage, quick to close. You know, we're looking for guys that are coming hard all the way back to the middle. For 2 hours and 15 minutes, guys, let's give our absolute best and let's be great tonight.
So we set out on this mission this year. We've got two very clear goals. We want to develop and we want to win. Obviously, it's a big project when we come in new and trying to start fresh. Building a team is a process for sure. So it always starts with individuals.
Third whistle, back up, little detail, turn. Okay, we'll spot a puck in the neutral zone, turn into it. Forwards, you guys are hauling ass out of zone, D, you're getting up, and you're putting the 2-on-1 back.
After an upsetting loss in the semifinals last year, the organization decided to start fresh and bring in a new coaching staff.
Truth be told, these guys had a really good staff last year. One thing that was important was we try to bring in people who know the system and people who can bring a unique skill set to the staff.
Full push down, let's linger, let's cheat, knowing that these pucks are going to be coming back because we're going to be doing a great job taking away these options to the back door. Our crossroads is going to be covering up the middle.
With new coaches comes a new system, a structure veterans and rookies alike have quickly adopted.
Yeah, I think, there's definitely some guys returning from last year's team, but, with new systems in place, new coaching, some new imports, it's about getting the team on the same page. And, we play a unique system.
As the boys take the ice for practice, the tone is set by a calm and collected coaching staff, based on a philosophy of mutual respect and mindful repetition.
Okay, zip pucks hard and quick here. Here we go.
I think you should go this way a little bit because he's going to deflect that into your face.
Also a system that makes sure to leave room for the occasional sports blooper.
Holy f***, boys. Are we in one or what? I guess I've had the benefit of playing under Matty for 3 years, which was a great experience. So I'm familiar with the system, I'm familiar with how things are done, and I really believe in the system. And that was one of the big reasons I wanted to come here.
So here's our theme of us as a team right now. So we've given everybody the option where you don't see something up, create something.
Das Coaches-Team ist ein ganz neues, relativ junges Team. Es sind alles sehr junge Coaches, im Gegensatz zu mir logischerweise. Macht auch riesen Spaß, den Spirit von denen zu erfahren. Also die bringen einen irrsinnigen Spirit mit. Der Matt legt ziemlich großen Wert auf den Zusammenhalt der Mannschaft, auf den Team Spirit. Und das macht er irrsinnig gut, weil er einen irrsinnig guten Einfluss auf die Mannschaft nimmt und mit jedem Spieler relativ gut das Verhältnis hat. Also er redet viel mit den Spielern, kommuniziert viel mit ihnen. Wir machen viele Videos mit ihnen, wir machen viele Einzelgespräche, viele Einzelmeetings mit ihnen, viele Einzelstudien, Videostudiums mit den Spielern. Wir machen auch meist ziemlich viel mit ihnen individuell.
It's a great game for our theme of don't get tired of doing the right things.
The mental game of the player ebbs and flows throughout the season. We like to say that we want to have a lot of team confidence and we want guys with a lot of self-confidence. And the two really do work together. So the stronger that our team confidence is, we'll pull the guys that are struggling individually. And the stronger that each individual is, raises the level of our team confidence.
You got time.
And so for us, we want to stay focused in on when you have the confidence, you keep it. And if you don't, you want to get it back fast.
You want this one again? You want this one?
There is no clear recipe to the art of coaching, but where the Red Bulls have found success this season is in their observations, The ability to see the fine details of a player's game can make or break a team, and head coach Matt McIlvane has made it very clear. Breaking down these details is essential to the development of his players, and thus, his team.
That's it, boys. Let's be quick to pucks now. Be quick to pucks now. Let's get in that three.
Just like our theme against Innsbruck. Okay, when we're playing these teams, they're just waiting. They're waiting for that bounce. Every single 50-50 puck, back it up. Back up the play, stay in the play, guys. Let's finish the job.
I think as a coaching staff of a high market, high-end team like Red Bull, the goal always is to win. You know, and that's it, finding that fine balance between winning and developing.
You ready to take that lane, Pally?
We want to be so confident as a team that when we go in, it's our game.
Get there! Get there!
At the same time, we want to be so humble that we respect every single opponent. And we respect all of the moments in the game.
Great battle, buddy, great battle!
And you know, we're also humble enough to stay on this journey for development and this journey for improvement.
While the team sets its course for clean, calculated hockey, it is often hard to avoid the drama that gives such richness to its spectacle.
Hey! What was that? What happened?
Your guy is standing in there, Ben.
No, he was getting pulled in.
I don't care, but he's in there, we gotta blow it off, okay? That's fine.
Hockey is an unbelievable game.
When you look at the athlete that is the hockey player, to me it's one of the most complex athletes that's out there.
There's finesse, there is toughness, there's speed. Unlike football, unlike basketball, there are no set plays. You have to be able to read and react. But there's also some artistic beauty in it, you know, kind of having the freedom to make plays and ad-lib a little bit, find solutions, and it's not perfect by any means ever. We draw up plays, we draw up systems, and it's never perfect. But I think the beauty of hockey is, you know, designing a general system that works and then allowing players to play in it.
Die Präparation und die Wiederholung ist ganz, ganz wichtig. Erstens im individuellen Bereich. Also es ist jede individuelle Sache, die du erlernst, musst du natürlich zu tausenden Malen wiederholen, um das zu innovieren.
Ja, Eishockey ist die schnellste Mannschaftssportart der Welt und es passiert eigentlich immer was. Ich glaube, es gibt keine 10 Sekunden, wo keine Action ist. Im Vergleich zu anderen Sportarten ist das sicher eine Besonderheit und es ist sehr körperbetont.
You know, it's a fine line between winning and losing. You can win, you can lose on any night.
After a grueling 2 hours and 15 minutes of hockey, the Red Bulls are forced to decide this one with penalty shots.
Ja, Penaltyschießen ist immer eine besondere Sache, weil es wirklich 1 gegen 1 ist und Torwart gegen Spieler, es geht hin und her. Und ich war noch nie so eine Situation gehabt wie damals, wo, glaube ich, 9 Penalties waren.
In games like that, you know, where things don't go our way in the end, for us that's a really good learning moment, it's a teaching moment.
We have to continue to work on closing out hockey games, especially when we have the lead. I think it's really important as a young team, but with some veterans that we rely on those guys in the critical moments to, you know, find ways to win games because there's points on the line every night. Every team wants to win. It's very competitive, and we just continue to get better and keep winning hockey games. That's what we're here to do. We can sprint a little more, boys. Hey, we can sprint a little more.
Stay patient, it's coming. Stay patient, it's coming.
Ja, nach dieser Niederlage natürlich nicht gut. Wir haben viele Chancen heute vergeben und sind in dumme Konter gelaufen und ja, jetzt gilt es das fürs nächste Spiel zum Vermeiden.
Leider haben wir verloren, aber es ist eine coole Erfahrung, so viele Penalties zu haben, weil man ja immer im Moment bleiben muss und hoffentlich mache ich nächstes Mal einen Save mehr.
Ja, Druck gibt es immer im Eishockey. Ich glaube, vor allem wenn man in Salzburg spielt, das Ziel ist Meistertitel, egal ob man 10 Spieler entwickeln will oder nicht. Ich glaube, wir haben immer das Zeug dazu, dass man vorne mitspielt und dadurch verspürt man sich natürlich Anfang der Saison immer ein bisschen an Druck.
Man probiert viele Sachen, was dann funktionieren, was an schlechten Tagen nicht so gut funktionieren. Und das ist sehr wichtig im Eishockeysport, weil wenn man kein Selbstvertrauen hat, dann ist es sehr schwer, gegen Teams zu spielen, die mit Selbstvertrauen kommen. Und das erarbeitet man sich mit Siegen über die Saison hingesehen.
After an upsetting loss at home, Sometimes a change of scenery is enough to get the boys back on track.
Right from the beginning, so we'll be great tomorrow.
And when the Red Bulls need to travel, they are sure to travel in style, on one badass bus.
Ja, es ist immer schön am Tag vor dem Spiel herzufahren, weil man kann halt in Ruhe schlafen, kriegt ein gutes Essen und kann sich gut aufs Spiel vorbereiten. Man zieht sich nicht mehr und wenn man am Tag früher fährt auf so einen Roadtrip, ist es sicher gut, weil man quasi 24 bis 48 Stunden beieinander ist und ja, es ist immer eine coole Zeit.
Also wir sind jetzt gerade in Graz im Hotel, machen die Pre-Game-Vorbereitung für die Spiele. Die Trainer haben gerade die Powerplay-Vorbereitung gemacht. Ich mache gerade die Powerplay-Präsentation für den JP Lamereux, der heute startet. Es wird ziemlich eine schwierige Partie werden in Graz. Graz ist zu Hause sehr stark. Hat die letzten 3 Spiele gewonnen. Das heißt, sie haben ein High und wir haben die letzte Partie ein bisschen abgekackt und deswegen haben wir heute Payback-Time für uns.
When on the road, the boys are not too choosy when it comes to amenities. For away games warm-ups, no gym, no problem.
Dadurch, dass Eishockey so ein harter Sport ist, muss man auch den Ausgleich finden und ein bisschen runterkommen wieder. Zum Beispiel wie wir vor dem Spiel meistens machen, mit einer Mobilität, wo es 15 Minuten geht, nur locker den Körper in Fahrt zu bringen. Wenn man da vor dem Spiel auch schon 100% gibt, dann kann man die Leistung beim Spiel nicht mehr abrufen. Deswegen ist es gut, wichtig, eine Balance zu finden. Und auch der Spaß darf nicht zu kurz kommen, weil man im Spiel ist, man noch nicht hochkonzentriert. Deswegen soll man davor locker sein und nicht zu sehr angespannt. Es ist sehr wichtig, da die harte Sportart mit etwas Softeren zu kombinieren.
So we like to talk about the game is made up of moments. And you never know when the big moments are happening. It's our job as coaches and their job as players to prepare like they're all big moments.
As the puck drops for the 19th regular season game, the Red Bulls are showing some added intensity.
Go, go, go! Cheeks, you go right now. Fellner on the right, Beating on the left. 2, 2.
Great stick, great stick. Hard, hard. Nice play, nice play. That's a slash.
With a long regular season ahead of them, the boys double down and find a balance between winning and developing.
You can see it in the locker room, you can see it in our play. The guys are just, they're gelling at the right time. As long as we continue to grow as a team, I think we're going to have a lot of success.
We always talk about the end of the year, and we're going to get into playoff series, and playoff series are definitely made up of big moments.
Hey, that slash was way worse than what you just called. Way worse.
That's exactly why we have to prepare like each and every one of them is a big moment. We spend a lot of time throughout the season coaching breakdowns that happen that have cost teams series.
As a coaching staff, one of the things we've talked about kind of all year is never getting sick of doing the right thing. And just something that we noticed during the weekend is you guys starting to say those things on the bench and in the locker room and holding each other accountable and talking about getting the puck in deep at the right time and having that stuff come from you guys.
He's sniffing around here, huh? What goes on this bench?
We're just trying to fix it before it happens and get the guys as prepared as they can be so that when we get in there, the guys know exactly how to react.
Keep talking about doing the right things on the bench and in the locker room, and that's going to bring us a long way because we know where we want to get to, and that's going to be an important part.
The art of repetition is kind of what coaching is, and finding ways to say things differently that makes them exciting, that makes them clear. The real art of it is being able to take the complex and to make it simple.
Freak out! Yeah, horse! Yeah, horse! Yeah!
Eishockey ist einfach der schnellste und härteste Mannschaftssport, was es gibt. Es ist ein sehr schneller Sport und viel Körperkontakt. Eishockey ist eigentlich eine Berufung und es gibt nichts Besseres und wir wollen den Sport so lange ausüben, wie es möglich ist. Hoffentlich verletzungsfrei und so lange wie es geht.
As the commitment and passion of the players and staff yield excellent results, the boys head into the final 10 games of the regular season, where records are set and the stakes are even higher, both on and off the ice. This is unprecedented.